Sharon, I wanted to ask you because we just talked about it, Am I on? Do you hear me?
I do.
Okay. How are you doing during the lockdown? And especially, how is your sister now? Because I watched you on Instagram.
Both my sister and her husband are testing COVID negative now. So thank you for asking. That's really great.
Good,
We're
good.
in tough shape here in our country.
I know, I know. And how does it feel for you doing interviews now for the series at home? Is that weird to you? Uh,
You know what? I really enjoy the intimacy of it. I there's something really to me very special about you looking into my home and me looking into your home. And I feel like we're more ourselves than we are when everybody's sitting in a hallway and we're moving everybody in and out. I feel like somehow we get the same questions in that way. And when we do this, there's a more personal relationship.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Sharon, I have to tell you, I love the series. I binge watched it. And to see you, what a joy. I mean, you have this energy, and it seems like you have so much fun playing Lenore. How was that for you? Where do you take the energy from?
Well, first of all, I got to play Lenore opposite some astounding actors. Every day someone amazing was put in front of me. I mean, to work with Corey was just great. I always thought he was such a great actor and such a sexy kind of big solid guy. And he came in to play that guy that I could hire to kill, the bad guy in my mind. And to have him be because that happened right quickly in was like day 2 or 3 for me. So that really helped me figure out my character. It really helped me find the movement of my character because he's such a great, you know, bouncing off partner. He was such a strong acting partner. Of course, working with Sarah is just, it's so beautiful. I can see why she's Ryan's muse. I mean, she's a very delicately layered individual. And this for me is what's different in general working now and working for Ryan is that there's so many women. And, when I worked in film, I worked with men all the time. So that there's a different kind of power energy that's happening there when you're working with these big, tough guys. And then you get to work with women who are much more delicately layered in their expression of their emotion. And it's so beautiful. And it affords a different kind of performance for me to have this opportunity to have these layers and these sort of curtains of thought and feeling happening. Is really terrific. Just great.
And how did it feel with all the dresses you had on and I mean, that was crazy, man.
Movement that you're making is really how it is with those dresses that are cut on the bias and these crazy hats and furs and cigarette holders. And, it's just a wonderful elaboration of the female spirit. And sometimes it really is fun to dress up, and particularly in the costume periods, because you have even different kinds of undergarments. I always like the periods where women didn't wear bras and, there was that, pre-code kind of look. And I think she was that woman who thought that was really great. Yeah. And I imagined her to have been best friends with, oh my God. There was this woman who was a very rich woman that we had here. She lived in Hawaii and she had a surfer boyfriend and she had a super luxurious house that the glass wall all opened. And I thought, oh, that's her best friend. And they're just all kooky together,
Yeah.
So I made up a life that she had and imagined how her life would be. And somehow I think that our characters take us into this and we want to bring that to the audience, that sense of fantasy and escapism.
Absolutely. Because Ryan was so happy when he could convince you to be part of his series. what does convince you to come out of your house and go and work? You know,
I know.
What does it have to be? We
I
want
know,
to see you
because
more often.
I'm such a recluse. I know. I am. I would just go in my house and never come out. It does take a lot. It does. And he wrote such a beautiful part for me. And he's such a super talent. And going onto his stages are really great. And, you know, he shot my location for my house in one of my dear friends' homes who had passed away, and who I missed a lot. So it was really, I don't know if he did it on purpose or if it happened by accident, but I got to be in my friend's home who I missed. So that got to be my home. And that was very, although the home was extremely eccentric, it was somewhere I went all the time and somewhere that was very comfortable to me, somewhere where I felt at home in. So there were so many elements of it that made me feel really safe and at home. Particularly Sarah being the executive producer, because she's a great producer.
But I want to see you more often now, please, not only me, because millions of people. And thank you so much, Sharon. You're a wonderful woman. Thank you so much.
I appreciate that a lot. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.